What up, brother? What you the first one on here, man? What's good? So do me a favor, since you here. Um, Try to share this out. Okay? Could you do me that favor same day? Or should I keep the video short so they can get it? What you think, homie? Big homie? Should I keep it short and sweet? Hit that, yeah. Thank you for hitting that like button, but please share it out, bro. It's okay. Foundational Black Americans ain't gonna get you. They're not gonna get you, homie. It's all love. If they do, it never really was for you, period. So we're gonna I want some more people to jump on the feed. So please, as soon as y'all come on this feed, please hit the like button and the share button. This is the therapy session. Okay? Hit the like button, hit the share button. No doubt. Share it out. Let's go. Darlene in the building. What up, Darlene? If y'all have Instagram threads, I need y'all to share this on Instagram thread too. Remember, if I'm wrong, y'all got time to come to the cipher with your seats, all right? All right? So please share it out. However, okay, don't work into the day. All right, so I'm still sharing this stuff out, y'all. So please come to the cipher. You always complain about what's not being put out to the ethers. So, and people not getting it when it's your own people that's doing it. I keep trying to tell y'all, they got y'all looking for the boogeyman. Woo! So let's go, y'all. Let's have some fun, y'all. Welcome to this Sabir Bey therapy session, which means that you can come on a feed. If you have a mental problem, you can come on and talk with me. I'm open for it. You can do one-on-one with me if you're feeling down or low. Okay? So please share it out, y'all. Let's get this thing started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Therapy session. Who can we start with? Who can we start with? Give me one second. I'm still sharing out, y'all. I need y'all to share it out too. So bear with me. I'm just sharing stuff out, y'all. So bear with me, okay? We don't want nobody to come in and miss. Let's get this. I'm waiting for some people to come on Instagram, y'all. So bear with me. I don't know what's going on with the gram. I don't know what's happening with my gram. So we're going to get this party kicking. 1492. Let's go. Share it out. Everything we hold now is fading into danger.
My gold bullet collapse regimes like a pierced lung. Call me demagogue.
Whatever.
Everything we hold now is fading into danger.
My gold bullet collapse regimes like a pierced lung. Call me demagogue with sharp teeth and fierce tongue. Deliver speeches, start right.
Everything we hold now is fading into danger.
My gold bullet collapse regimes like a pierced lung. Call me demagogue with sharp teeth and fierce tongue. Deliver speeches, start riots, watch 65. Word smoke, the beat blaze, lyrical Molotov. Ready for combat, but combat's in camouflage. The coup d'etat have your crew yelling sabotage. The stealth bomber, watch out for your karma. Hang your dirty exploits on the line like Piscilandra. Laundry, get your toughest armor. The more storm your castle with their fez and black tassels using Ghana. Broadswords, Arabian horses is in the caravan.
Rewind.
Everything we hold now is fading into danger.
My gold bullet collapse regimes like a pierced lung. Call me demagogue with sharp teeth and fierce tongue. Deliver speeches, start riots, watch 65. Word smoke, the beat blaze, lyrical Molotov. Ready for combat, but combat's in camouflage. The coup d'etat have your crew yelling sabotage. The stealth bomber, watch out for your karma. Hang your dirty exploits on the line like Piscilandra. Laundry, get your toughest armor. The more storm your castle with their fez and black tassels using Ghana. Broadswords, Arabian horses is in the caravan. Flanked by 40 torches burning sorta like a seraphim. Rooting out the low stinks and tall grasses. Rounding up the guilty like students with no hall passes. Let them spit in their flows, it's all savage. Cut out that child's play and let the gods have bad. I'm overheads like space shuttles over stratosphere. Beginning verses got me ending tenured rap careers. The brainiac solving theorems with a ballpoint. Cats confused cause thinking is not their strong point. Well, let me break it down to base level. Ace level. Verbal shrapnel got soft dudes wearing face metal. I swallow coal and spew diamonds out the jaw piece. I'm Westbourne, but came of age in the far east. Architectural jargon is flawless in construction. I write the blueprint for nations who thought for rhyme instruction. My commandments demanding a proper introduction. That's why I spit a fly 16 over the 5 production. Electric signals in water make my divine conduction. Transfer the message from ether into the mind seductions. Absorbing morsels of knowledge into your spinal structure. My catalog is substantial, refuse to rhyme for nothing.
Come on, y'all, let's do it. Turn it up. Let's start.
Danger, danger, she got the Manchi Davis eyes. The black line, cold stick, a la Henry kind. Rap from geometric angles with my gold bangles. I like the clink that they make, so I let them dangle. Sis got moxie, floss, and moccasins, and all white kimonos. My aura shine in my photos. I keep y'all woke like some no-dos. I'm still a rookie, but I know my way around the verse like a proto. A tactician, I'm tactfully crafting these strategies like I'm Hannibal on the pachyderm soldiers backing me. I'm about to civilize like Garamantes did the Romans. Avert your eyes when Queen is speaking, please respect the royals. Keep me draped in fine silks and laced with dusky oils. Lips is mica stained and blinged out with gold foil. I'm out of place on this concrete and cold street. Somebody get this earth mother to some black soil.
Oh man, can I give y'all one more? Can I give him one more, brother? Can I give him one more? Y'all want one more? I told you. This is the therapy session off the top. Where we at? Come on, let's get these likes up, shares out. Let's go. Y'all don't get nothing like this on no platforms, brother. Only when you come to Sabir Bey show. We got one more, baby. Let's get this thing popping. Hold up. How are you? Who are we speaking with? We got one more. Let's have some fun, baby. Heather, what's up? Come on, y'all. Let's get this shit. Let's go.
My philosophy of kings, colossal in its proportions, monopolizing the ring, putting cats in their places. I'm royal, call me a king. My crown dripping with amethyst gems and thistle leaves. Propped up in holy scriptures on yachts, fashioned from reeds. Hips laying thick with waist beads. Womb ripe enough to place seeds. I'm spoken for, so fellas take heed. It sounds so bionic, it can make your face bleed. Take it easy, please. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but keep press and surely you would turn me to a liar. A small drink of water with a belly full of fire. And if there's any question you could answer to Messiah. My goon study Sun Tzu war is art, my art is war. I could give it all, but trust me, less is more. Say you don't wanna fucking try to test the more. It's like a devil with the same hand I bless the poor.
Let me break it down for you again. Baby girl got all the right weaponry. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine.
Could give it all, but trust me, less is more. Say you don't wanna fucking try to test the more. It's like give it all, but trust me, less is more. Say you don't wanna fucking try to test the more. It's like a devil with the same hand I bless the poor.
Let me break it down for you again. Baby girl got all the right weaponry. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine.
People seem to like her style.
Neck and wrist laced up, very little makeup.
Reppin' red, black, and green. Get quiet, listen close, and maybe you'll learn something.
I ain't had to learn the MC, damn it, I was born. The witch doctor, I healed the sick quick with rich lines, aligning spines to sit proper. Keep my wine charged up and wrap with thick copper. Pay attention cause I'm prone to shift often. You might find me in the car, speaking well up at the bar. Nanga deaf, can I get a bowl of jello in the star? Psych, I don't drink, I'm cool with OJ in the straw. They hear me rhyme and start the shot, alhamdulillah. I control the mic device like a professional. Speak the truth like I'm loose in the confession now. I don't do the rosary thing, I count miles. Run with St. Gomez, catch a bill with street scholars. My crew deaning, black shine, auras beaming. Shoulders stay strong in the rep while y'all leaning. Neck lace with gold rope chains, we 18ing. I spit that good so the crowd stay fiending.
Let me break it down for you again. Baby girl got all the right weaponry. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine.
People seem to like her style.
Neck and wrist laced up, very little makeup.
Reppin' red, black, and green. Get quiet, listen close, and maybe you'll learn something.
I ain't had to learn the MC, damn it, I was born. Shot rock, the earth is putting God hop up on the map. With every verse she rapping, curse the non-believers, they don't know how to act. I tried to tell them a slave, but still a slave without the shackles on their wrist. The mental range is still restrained. Step out the box that they created just to lock you in. Got you thinking that you made you so much more than just a pretty pen. Silly men try and fail to root the gods with just enough force to make me laugh. I crush them in the match of fisticuffs. Open your eyes, blink once for yes if you with me. Or hide inside your straw house with the other little piggies. He gon' huff and he puff and he blow your house down. Cause the wolf got a taste for the indigenous brown. You know the blacker the berry, the sweeter juice. Don't bother asking around inside the pudding holds the proof. They idolize the black gods from Mars to floss and space cars. Now the trick is for us to see how powerful we really are.
Let me break it down for you again. Baby girl got all the right weaponry. You know I only say it cause I'm truly genuine.
People seem to like her style.
Neck and wrist laced up, very little makeup.
Reppin' red, black, and green. Get quiet, listen close, and maybe you'll learn something.
I ain't had to learn the MC, damn it, I was born.
She said, you don't want to test the more, baby. The link is up. This is the therapy session, yo. That's Rock. So let me share this with y'all, right? Somebody sent me a video with Umar Johnson, Tammy Mack. What's that guy's name? Reverend Jesse Peterson or whatever. I don't know what's going on my computer, but it is what it is. Get in where you fit in. So it was kind of crazy because I was trying to figure out what was they talking about. What was the purpose? I turned it off, and then I started looking at this movie called Lucy. Have you ever saw that movie Lucy? Anybody? Come on the feed, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Come on. Have you ever seen this movie called Lucy? It's kind of crazy movie, and it was talking about how much the percentage of the brain that we really use and what she was doing. That movie was crazy. But how many of y'all saw that movie? Y'all can click the link if you want to come on the feed. The link is up here. That's it right there. Come on, hurry up. So in the movie, actually it's on right now. Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 second. Anybody ever see that movie, Lucy? Hold up. It's on Netflix. Y'all should check it out. Hold up.
Don't move.
I need to talk to you alone.
And I need you to put your hands up, please.
You ever see this movie? Let me tell you how ill this is. I know y'all, this is over y'all heads with some of this. There was a brother by the name of Kamar Gabrielle, right? The one that brought me into this knowledge, right? And I remember him telling me, because we're not in tune, because we're so boggled down with so much in everyday life. He said to me, you know, you can make a cop or anybody do whatever you want them to do. Like, I didn't understand what he was talking about. You can really make them, not bitching up to them, but literally, if we use the percentage of our brain, because we don't use a lot of it. So that whole movie, Lucy, right? Lucy was based around that. Morgan Freeman is in it too. But the wild part is they use a European woman. Do y'all know what Lucy means and where Lucy come from? The Ethiopian term for Lucy. Raise your hand. I know this is a not subject that y'all want to hear about, but I got it because it's not gossip. Do anybody know the Amharic name for Lucy? And do you know anything about Lucy? What is the name? We know about the bones. I said, what's the name? What's the name? I'm going to take you there. Remember earlier I was telling you about olive oil with the neck piece? Yemen. I guess nobody wants to hear this, Douglas. This is over there motherfucking consciousness rate. So this is why I say when I do these videos, the conscious people watch my videos, but what they do, they would never say, well, we got it from watching Sabir's show. Are you there, Doug? You gotta unmute your mic, family.
Oh, yeah.
You know where that come from? You know the Amharic word for that?
Nah, I never got too into that.
I'm gonna help you out, right? So if you know anything about Ethiopia, right? It's called Dinkanish. They be like, nigga, what the hell is Dinkanish? It's called Dinkanish. See, Ethiopians know this. Oh, they definitely know this. Ethiopians know this.
They know their culture. That's one thing. That's one thing I'm gonna say. They
But
know
that's
their
what
culture.
that's what I said though. But the thing is that it's us too. It's all of this is us. So I have
Right.
Ethiopians watching this, right? And they be laughing. They be like, "How did you know so much about the history?" So let me pull this up here for y'all. No, it's not roof. It's called Dinkanish. Let me help y'all out. There's a restaurant in Texas called Dinkanish too. Most Ethiopian restaurants says Dinkanish. That's her right there. And the weird part about Europeans, they always have something, right? How do you have a crater in space called Dinkanish? That's African, bro. I can't make this up. Look at that. Look, you see it right here? NASA.
Okay, not
It's an Ethiopian name for Lucy. Nigga, I said I'm done. It's nothing is the European. So who do you blame? You blame the black teachers, bro. I keep trying to tell you, you gotta blame these black teachers. Carter G. Woodson warned us. He said a black teacher is nothing but a white teacher. He also said if the teachers have courage and teach the truth, right? This is what Carter G. Woodson said in the Miseducation of the Negro. So to take you, brother, away from all of that, they have to call you black. You follow me? Ethiopians don't call themselves black people. They say, well, they don't want to be called black. No, they're not black people. They're not. What did I tell you we were called before 1492? Do y'all remember? Remember what I told y'all what we was called before 1492? Should I pull it back up? Ethiopians and Moors. Y'all don't see the connection yet?
big facts.
Right? So they have a crater in space. And in order to take you away from your history, they had to call you something totally different. I'm a black man, brother, because the black man is God. The black man is not God. He's not God. So if you ever run across an Ethiopian, just say Dinkanish. They're going to look at you like, how did you know this? Now, remember I told you, I used to go to an Ethiopian church. I used to sit with Ethiopians, talk with Ethiopians, with the children, with the adults, the round tables. So the problem is our people because we're afraid of losing something, bro. That's why we don't touch on this subject matter. We don't touch on these things and talk about the white man did this, the white man did. No, teach your children who they are and teach them who you are and have them stand up and be themselves. Oh no, they might not hire me if I say that though, brother. Y'all don't get it yet? I don't sit here and bitch and moan about what this white man is doing, this European is doing, because if you drop me in a room with them, we're going to have a field day, bro. We want to talk like a mug. And they're going to respect me more. And this is the thing about our people. And I'm saying our people, I'm talking about black people. We want to be attention instead of respect. That's the difference. Attention more than respect. I will make them respect me on every level because I'm not a black man. And I'm not going to say black just to fit in. Right? So, I don't even know. We're versatile. So let's go back to Dinkinish one more time. Go watch that movie Lucy. I swear, bro, when you see it and you see what she was doing and Morgan Freeman was doing what he was doing and how Geminis also deal with communication and we can actually it's like a speed read thing. Like I could speed read through a book and tell you exactly what the book was about. So when you watch that movie, right, her brain was moving. Like if she said thanks, if she's on the plane saying thanks to knowledge. Think about it. If y'all got an issue with me, just come on the feed, y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all this is the session right here. Come on the feed. Okay? And I don't know what's wrong with them, Douglas. What they scared to come on the feed for? What do you think I'm gonna call them a tether? No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna say what you don't know. I'm gonna ask you what you do know. So this is it right here. Dinkadish is the Ethiopian name for Lucy. Human ancestor fossil. Human fossil. Right? So if everybody comes from you, you're that one. So how could you feel inferior to anyone? So as I was watching the movie Lucy, right? And I'm like, Dinkinish. Okay. But why do they have a crater named after Africa? Hold on, we're going to go a little further, okay? I'm going to help them out a little bit more, bro. Let's go to another crater in space. Y'all ready? Are they teaching this in school? Let's go to this crater. Abbas ibn Fanas. Why do they have a Muslim crater up in space named after him? That's African. I'm just putting it out there for y'all. Let me ask y'all this question. You ain't got to say nothing to them, brother. Let them come on the feed, Doug. You have nothing to say to them. They can all jump on the feed, right, brother. None of them. You don't have to. Don't respond to no comments. Nobody on here. Let the people in the comment box click the link and come on the feed. Y'all be acting like they talking to y'all. They talking to me, but I want them to come on the feed. So this is the key. I told you we got a mental problem, bro. Black people have a mental problem. They've been hitting their head and knocked unconscious. So this is the crater Abbas ibn Fanas. Is everybody all right? You can Google this. So why are they having all of these craters named after African people? Well, he's not African. Okay, let's move forward. Let's show you who Abbas ibn Fanas is. You ready? Are you ready, brother Doug? Here you go. I know they don't show y'all these types of things, but here you go right here. This is in the Smithsonian. You see what that says? Right here. Attempts by the learn more who was trying to fly, Abbas ibn Fanas, in 875, long before the Wright brothers. Long before the Wright brothers. And guess what book this is in? I'm going to take y'all directly to the spot. You got it? Because you're in your feelings, I could care less. Okay?
What's crazy about... Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I was just going to say, what's crazy about that, if you look at that date, 875, that's like That's like what? That's like 200 years before the next one. That was like way before.
Before the Wright brothers, right? So
Yeah.
whose fault is it? See, I couldn't be a teacher. That's why I can't be an attorney. Because if I was these people, bro, I'd be telling it all. I'd be like, nigga, I don't care. Well, you know why? I'm gonna be real because your conscience will kick in, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like people's conscience eats them up, bro, because they say what they should have did and what they could have did. It eats you up because I'm sitting back and I'm like, okay, so if this guy was before the Wright brothers, why don't you know about him? You know why? Because they have to tell you he was an Arab. He's an Arab. But they made a Maybach after that too. You can look that up too. It's a Maybach named after him too.
Yeah.
Maybach,
Yeah. I see.
right? Because what it is, we keep trying to fit in. Like I can fit in if I choose to. I don't talk about the white man the devil because I'm gonna come in the motherfucking this wreck shop. I can care less. I'm me. I'm just me. So we sit up here and argue what the white man is doing, right? But you keep trying to get everything of the white man's his degrees, how many degrees he have in his school. But then you turn around and complain about the same white man that you're talking about. Make it make sense to me. So this is
You
the
hit it
book.
on the head. You hit it on the head just then. Yep.
I bought this for one page in this book. For one page. And that's why I said you're not going to learn anything about who the Moors are in their school system. Nah, you're not. So they named a crater after him also. But wait a minute. Here you go right here, brother. I took it a step further and then I went there. But you think you would give me 20,000 or 40,000 for this? See his name right there, Ibn Fernas.
I just seen a sorry to interrupt, but I just
It's
seen
okay.
a guy. He was like a Spanish. He's like he does like Spanish educational videos,
Mm-hmm.
and he was saying that 8% of the Spanish language is probably higher, but he said even in his video, he said 8% of the Spanish language is comes from Arabic.
Yes, it do. I told you people out there. I told you about Sikalo Arabic. Sikalo Arabic
Yeah,
too. It's an
and
Italian dialect.
he was Mexican. I believe he was Mexican.
You follow me? But yet, this is what Carter G. Woodson was talking about: the education of the Negro. He said a black teacher is nothing but a white teacher. And he said if we have teachers that's willing to teach the truth in their school system, that's what's going on. While we sit up here talking about the white man did it, the white man did it, no, you are in every position to do what you need to do. Trust me, you are. All of us are. So that's the bridge that our boss jumped off from. That's not the bridge, but that's a new one. The crazy part is, let me show you his plaque in Cordoba, Spain, right where I was at. There it is, right there, bro. Let me see if I can blow it up for y'all. There it is. Oh, they don't teach you this. Why would I teach black people this? You was a slave, brother. You still over here arguing about what color you are and what the white man stopped you from doing. Nah, B. We ain't in that time anymore, B. We're not in that time zone anymore. So what the hell are so-called black people afraid of today, in this day and time? Talk to me for a minute. What are they afraid of?
They call
So,
it I got one. They call it FOMO, fear of missing out.
man, I don't even know. Missing out on what? What are they
That
missing
that
out on?
that yeah, missing out on self. It don't make
So,
sense.
hey, maybe, but this is me over there in Cordoba. And again, if you look up the Maybach with Abbas Ibn Fanas, it'll blow your mind. So it's nothing that's Europeans. That's me. It's nothing that's Europeans. And this is why I said, watch the movie Lucy, bro. Lucy is talking about you, but you don't put yourself in being in Lucy. It's Dinkinish. That's the bridge. That's his name right there behind me on the plaque, right? Again, you think the Moors is a religious organization or the Moors Science Temple of America? No, brother. Our history is rich, Holmes. It's mad rich. This is the book. Once again, prehistory of flight. to learn more about why would it be inside of a so-called Smithsonian book or a white man's book or whatever book y'all want to talk about? Why would it be in there? Why would it be in there, brother? Somebody got to talk to me for a minute. Why would it be in there? It's black people that have that mental problem, bro. They're the ones that's doing it. It's not me, it's them. I was there. I took you over there. And here's the crater. You can look this up. Teach your children this, bro. I'm telling you now. You better teach your children this. Take everything back through your knowledge. Take everything back through your knowledge. They got a crater in space. The 9th century polymath engineer is recognized. Look at this. For his pioneer work in aviation. Damn, boy, you better disconnect yourself from all of these Negroes. You ain't there. You a black man. Remember, you was a slave. So again, when I tell people, is it really based on the complexion of the skin, or they know exactly who you are? They have to keep you where you're at. Let me go to Dinkinish real fast. Again, this is all NASA. Dinkinish is Lucy. Let's go here. Why are they making these things like this? Why are they doing it? Here you go. Dinkinish. Lucy, Ethiopian. Oh, you don't want to believe me? Let's go here for a second. Let's help them out, bro. Hope everybody all right. Let me know when I'm wrong. Let's go find out what you were called before you was called black. Let's go to this one first. Hold up. We got to go to this one first, bro. This is out of Othello's book right here. This is out of Othello's book. The Ethiopian Moor. Really? Oh, hold up. Let's find some more. Let's see if we can find some more, bro. I'm not a Moor, brother. I'm a black man, because the black man is God and the black man is not God. The black man is a slave, and they know that. Go tell them Sabir said it. I told y'all can drop me off tomorrow. We can have this dialogue with whoever. So I hope y'all sharing it out. But you better do your research, because I don't argue with fools. Let's go here. You see that one? Ethiopian Moor? Okay, let's move forward then in this. I love it. What's up, brother Philip? Let's go here for a second. The most ancient names. This is from 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro. Please do not get Henry Louis Gates' book, but get this one, the original, 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro by J.A. Rogers. The most ancient names for so-called black people are Nisu or Nubian, Ethiopian, and Moor from ancient Egypt. Wait a minute. So the Moors are ancient Egypt, but they tell you about the ancient black gods of Egypt, right? No, how about switch it up and say the ancient Moors? You think they would do that, brother? You think they would do that? Moors, right? Give me 1 second. We're gonna have some fun. Let's move forward. Black and colored like white, or on the other hand, European words, not the white man's words. Ethiopian and Moor were popularly used to describe the so-called blacks until the 1500s. And Shakespeare uses it Negro only once, synonymously with Moor. Oh my gosh. Did y'all go get the foundational Black Americans? Woo! Can I go forward to this? Everybody all right? So, how many of y'all, and y'all could join the feed if you want to too. You ain't got to just be typing. This is the Sabir Bey therapy session. I don't want to be on it for 10 hours. Okay? That's the link. How many of y'all remembers Barnum and Bailey? Do you remember that circus, bro? That was the whole process of them taking your nationality from you, brother. I showed y'all that 1 billion times. 1 billion times. They was taking it from you. But nobody wants to deal with the Moorish place. We're black people. And you want to know why you being disrespected. You're not honoring your mothers and your fathers, G. That your days will be long. I don't give a damn what part of the planet that you sitting on. You remember that circus brother Barnum and Bailey? Anybody? Let me show you, just in case y'all don't know what this is, right? Let me help y'all out. When I was at the event with KRS One, I saw this, right? Give me 1 minute. I gotta cue this up. And I want you to see what's in my lap. Look, sitting next to me, bro. Hold up. I know y'all scared. You see? See the hood? So I'm sitting there with KRS-One's wife, Simone. Shout out to G. Simone Parker. So I'm sitting there with her, and I was telling her about this history, about the hood. Then I said, wait a minute. What the heck is that? Y'all, you remember that, right? The greatest show on earth. Greatest show on earth, right? So let me help y'all out. Please get these likes up and shares because I don't want to be on here for long, okay? Barnum Bailey. Let's go here for a minute. Oh boy, y'all don't even get this yet, man. Y'all get it later on when somebody else tell y'all. Okay? All right. Just returned from Australia. 3-ring circus. Look at this. Hassan Ben Ali, the Moorish Caravan. Arabian Nights Entertainment. This is Barnum and Bailey. This is Barnum and Bailey. Okay, let's go down further. Algerian dancing girl. Look at the brother. Oh, I know. They put everything right in front of you and disrespect the hell out of you. Disrespect you on so many levels, and we keep trying to fit in. 1867 to 1960. Here's the dates. Oh, you want to see another one? Would you like to see another one? Right? Let's pull up another one. So they always had to belittle you, man. And now they don't have to do anything anymore, bro. This is another one. This is Barnum and Bailey. Oh, really? The greatest show on earth. Yo, man. They put everything in front of your face. What did they say? Algeria? When I was in Tunis, I could have went directly into Algiers. You think I don't know the histories, brother? Oh, the history is so crazy. They made you think these people were somebody totally different when it's you. You know what's funny? Karen and I was having a discussion, right? And we was talking about facial features and stuff like that. We have more of a facial feature of somebody like from Morocco, Tunis, Algiers. If you notice that, like we don't have facial features of certain individuals. If y'all notice that, our facial bone structures, the whole complexion, it looks like somebody that may be from North Africa, or it could be Ethiopia. Have y'all noticed that? Think about it. I know that's hard. So let's go here for a second. The whole tribes of wild Moors. Damn. This is Barnum and Bailey. Yo, you gotta understand the school system, man. Yes, black is an adjective to describe something. It is an adjective, no doubt. It is definitely an adjective. So even if y'all keep saying black or Moors, whatever, right? You're not gonna accept that you the Moor. Remember I told you the story of Arnold and Willis? Remember that? When Arnold was sitting and he's talking to a fish. You remember that? He was talking to a fish. It was a blackamoor fish. Go look up the blackamoor fish. And his name was Abraham. The two boys were Moors. The father was a mason. Y'all remember he was a mason. He was in a lodge. So the two boys will be y'all, Moors, who's been knocked in your head and knocked unconscious. And the father have to wait until they raise up from a dead level to an upright perpendicular straight up on the square. So we were not using the term black before the 1500s. You can bring all your scholars to the cipher. Why does it always say it don't matter what you call yourself, black or Moor? This is the funny part about. Do you see this, Doug? If that be the case, do not call nobody black. How about that part? Just call me Sabir Bey. I'll call you Johnny Smith. How about that part? Always when it comes to the Moors part, they say it don't matter. Let me explain to you how this works. Let me explain how this works. If you understood matter, I don't know if you know about matter, dead gang, but everything matters. Everything matters. So let me explain to you what matters. There's a thing in law called subject matter jurisdiction. I know you don't probably know about this. There is a term called subject, you. The matter is the time and space, and then the jurisdiction. Go ask an attorney that question. Ask them about subject, matter, jurisdiction. And it's only when it comes to this history about the Moors, they will say, well, it doesn't matter what you call yourself, but you're going to turn around and keep saying black, ain't they? They're going to keep turning around and talk about slavery, right? Slavery don't matter. How about that part? Slavery don't. Think about it. Slavery don't matter. Hold up. Reparations don't matter. Watch how many go crazy if I say reparations don't matter. Watch how many black people go crazy when I say slavery don't matter. They'll cut your throat. What do you mean it don't matter, brother? Because you suffered for 400 years. I'm going to tell you, it don't matter.
Right. I get what you're saying.
It's crazy, ain't it? It's crazy. It only matters to you when it's the Moors piece come up. But the fact of the matter that every last one of you is a Moor. And we argue,
right.
It doesn't matter no more, brother. What does it matter? Because you know what? That's what the black conscious people do. I seen that happen with Ben X. Who else said that? I'm telling you, I don't know. The 19 Keys say it too. A lot of them be saying that stuff. But they'll keep promoting the black stuff, won't they? They'll keep promoting the black thing. If it don't matter, right? Just go by your name. When you see somebody in the street, don't say that was a black man. What do you mean, Sabir? That don't even make sense. It don't matter. It don't matter. But it do matter. Because you'll get off this feed and go directly to them and let them say the same thing. But you won't say to them, it don't matter.
Man, that, you know what? It sounds like, now that I'm reading this comment, it sounds kind of like a selfish mindset, because
it is. Oh,
about
glad you peeped that.
Self. But if someone else actually, matter of fact, man, I've actually come across people that know they have Moorish descent. So if they tell me, oh yeah, my father or my mother was Moorish, I'm supposed to tell them it don't matter?
But this is the crazy part. It only happens in the so-called black conscious, I don't even want to call this a community, man. I'm done. They can't, I can't even call them. I told Dead Gang to share it out to them. They can come on the feed. They can come. Come on.
And why, Dead Gang, why you got an avatar looking like dude rocking a fez? You know that's a Moorish, that would be considered a Moorish red headdress. Wow.
Why is there an avatar on here, period? That's the crazy part. Why is it an avatar on this mother? Why not you on there? That's the crazy part. So when people sit up and say they hate themselves, it's not that people hate themselves. Nobody's black. That's what happened to them dudes in Kenya. You got dudes that's trying to go to another country, black Hebrew Israelites, trying to tell people that Jesus was black. Like, they don't even, I talked to my brother Dre. He said they don't even call themselves blacks over there. You know Dre that comes.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Sabir. What I feel like too is like I went out the country 2 times, right? And one thing that I picked up on that is how other people live. And what you see, for example, in other countries, if they don't agree with a policy or something, they will take to the streets. They will hand out pamphlets. They will get outside for real. I'm talking about nighttime and all, trying to change something. And I feel like in the U.S. there's a lot of comfort, and sometimes that could be good, but also it could get to the point where the person doesn't understand any context and they think everything revolves around them. That's my take.
You know what's deep, man? Rest in peace, Umi. Yasim's mother. We was walking in Spain, right, in Barcelona. And one thing that she said to me, and it hit me now, she's not on the physical no more. She passed away about a year or so ago. And I remember her talking, and we're walking. And these are the words from Umi, what she said to me. She said, people in the States, black people, she said, they are creatures of comfort, bro. I swear, this is exactly what she said to me. She said, black people in the United States, she's a Moor. Yeah, she knows she's a Moor. She was a Moor. Yasim's, he know he's a Moor. But what she said to me is that black people in the United States are creatures of comfort. And you said it. So what happens, nothing wrong with being comfortable. It's when you get too comfortable. You follow me? Too comfortable. That guy used to travel a lot. Bodine, he used to leave. I can't think of that European's name that passed away.
Anthony. Oh yeah, Anthony Bourdain.
You know what he said? Sleep on the floor if you have to see how other people live. This is what he said. Sleep and live the way other people live when you travel. This is what he said. The comfortability that we have, and there's nothing wrong with it. Umi said to me, this is what she said to me also. If you're flying, Sabir, make sure they put you on first class. And this is what I said to her. Well, if the plane go down, we all going to die. She said, that's not the point. She said, because when you're going somewhere, your mind has to be right. This is what she said before you step off that plane. And she watched me. She literally watched the way I move. And she knows I'm going and I'm going and I'm going. As soon as I get off a plane, I'm going to go move. Anybody who went with me, ask my sister Jasmine. I remember when I first went to Portugal. No, second time I went to Portugal. I get off the plane. They was looking for me. They was in the hotel room. I'm walking around at 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning in Portugal. And so when I'm there, I'm automatically off the train, different time frame, and the whole, I'm moving. So this is what Umi was saying to me as I'm walking. And I knew she was sick at the time, but you never know when a person's going to go. But she's telling me these things, and I'm listening to her, and I'm like, all right. She like, you got to be comfortable when you're on these planes. But she said, don't get too comfortable. She said the black people, she said the black United States, man, is very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. And this is why.
But that's crazy, man. I noticed that too. I noticed even when I've been on a few plane flights in my life, I noticed that even when I'm on a plane, when you come to think of it, like even just how people sell it on a plane, even like sometimes our people, we want to get too comfortable. Other people be like, they be like halfway in the seat, halfway ready to go. We be like, we just chilling, no matter what. Like,
no matter what, I don't care how, dude. I'm on planes like, and I'm crunched up, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Like and now it's hitting me in what she said to me. Everything that she said to me, brother. I'm telling you, I can tell you where I was walking at with her in Barcelona, and we're walking, and she's telling me, be careful about people around you. She's telling me all these things about people will lift you up and they would do X, Y, Z just to see if they can get close to you. Like she would tell me all kinds of stuff, and I'll be like, all right, I got you. I feel you. Like I'm literally like listening to her. And I was sharing with her that in the feds, in the federal prison, they don't let you get comfortable in the federal prison. Did y'all know that? My brother did 22 years in the federal prison. He never stayed in one spot. And on top of it, I think you get 9 months out of a year in a federal prison. My brother did 22 years in a federal prison. My brother said that he'd been to every state in the United States. Every
good
state.
Lord.
I'm gonna help y'all out so y'all can understand this. If I call my brother, he'll tell you every state he was in and who he was in jail with. That nigga will tell you, right? Watch this, a law here. I'm gonna ask my brother. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna say, how many states you've been in the United States in the whole time you've been in jail? Watch this. You think I'm playing?
Good Lord.
Prison, brother. They don't let you sit still in a federal prison.
You right. I know. Yeah.
Do that. Oops. They don't let you get comfortable.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I got a couple people I knew went had
Let
to
me see
go
my
that
brother
route.
pick up. I'm gonna see if he pick up. He will tell you, I've been to every state. And one thing they don't let you do is get comfortable in the federal prison. In the state
That's
prison, you get comfortable.
wild.
Federal prison, they don't. And what it is with our people, if you give them a job, you get them good pay, you
Yep.
get they
Yep.
comfortable. And what happens, this is why people are not going to open up their mouths. Some do, but at the same time, we have to have their back at the same time.
What's up? Peace. What's up?
Salam, what time is it over there?
What time is it?
Yeah.
It's you just called me. It's 12:30.
Okay. No, I thought it was. Oh, you went skating? Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
These niggas still skating. Hey, Craig, how many states you been in when you was in prison? I mean, feds.
How many federal joints?
Yeah, how many?
About
11.
Yeah.
Woo.
Told y'all. My brother tell you he been in every state, every federal prison.
Today she turned 66.
Who?
Your sister turned 66 today.
Oh, I know. Oh, I gotta call her.
Yeah,
My
I
oldest
tried
sister.
to get her to go skating with me.
Yeah, but my brother went to every joint, like every federal prison. Like this shit. Y'all think I play?
Twice.
Huh?
Some of them I went twice. They kicked me out.
This nigga stupid. I gotta call. I'm gonna text Sharon now. I forgot to call.
Dead gang talking about Carter G. Woodson.
All right, I'll call you later.
Wilson.
Yeah.
All right.
Carter G. Woodson, yeah. He said 11 of them joints, dude. He been it for 20 something years, bro. And he never stayed still. They kicked him out a lot of these places because he was getting in fights, stabbing people the whole 9 yards. Y'all don't understand, man. This thing is real. That's my real brother. That was my baby brother. But my point, people, is that you don't understand that you're comfortable. And people are comfortable because they're getting a paycheck or a pension. I don't get a pension and I don't get a paycheck. So, and I choose not to go that route for a reason. So Carter G. Woodson said a whole lot of things. No doubt. Yes, he did. He also stated in his books, again, a black teacher is nothing but a white teacher. He told you. Carter G. Woodson himself had to wake up also. But you know, he said it's too much painstaking research. This is what he said. It is too much painstaking research. And he said, as a rule, our lawyers are not interested in that sort of mental exercise. He also said in his book, no people can go forward when the majority of those who should know better, that's your politicians, your black leaders, your black scholars, your black YouTubers. No people can go forward when the majority of those who should know better have chosen to go backwards. And he said that is exactly what most of our misleaders do. So if you think your leader, if you think Tyreek is your leader, he went backwards. They all did. Roland Martin, backwards. But the black thing. Michael Imhotep, backwards. He be trying to talk about the Moors. Go ahead, brother.
No, I was just gonna say it's like just like you're saying, but man, it's like a system that's got people switched up. Then it's like people don't really understand like the history behind stuff. Like they'll be talking about civil rights. You know what I'm saying? Then, but if you ask them what does civil mean, they probably couldn't give you a definition.
They can't. This is the weird part. I saw something about I don't know if it was Umar Johnson. They said something about it was trying to disenfranchise us. Do you know what a franchise is, brother? Franchise is the business, right?
Well, okay, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so wouldn't you want to be disconnected from a franchise? You ain't catch that, did you? The word dis is the prefix, suffix, franchise. Disconnect, discontinue, dismiss. So to disenfranchise is not part of a franchise. It's a business. So these cats who sit up here arguing, talking about they trying to disenfranchise us. No, we need to make them pay for everything and taking it back through our knowledge. Not emotionalism, knowledge. Let me play this video what somebody sent me. Why am I saying this? This is the crazy part. But Tammy Mack wouldn't want to have this conversation. But let me put this up here for y'all to see this first and foremost. And if I'm over anyone's head, please come on the feed. Black and color, on the other hand, have no historical meaning whatsoever for African people. Black is from the Anglo-Saxon, B-L-A-E-C. Take a picture, it lasts longer. It lasts longer. Has no historical meaning whatsoever for any African people. And you're going to get mad at people because they don't want to be called black. You know how many people hit me from overseas, brother, be like, yo, you right is exact, brother. How many people hit me up and be like, it's people in the United States that's the problem. It's not that we saying we're not African, brother. We don't love our African roots. Everybody come from us, bro. All of them. Put your children back on a leash. How about that part? You scared? Put them back on a leash. What's up, fam?
You know, one thing too, it's like I feel like a lot of people they caught up in fanaticism, like religious fanaticism, it's like that too.
It really is. It is. And the crazy part is this is why we sit up here talking about we want to get stuff done. We ain't trying to get nothing done, brother. Believe me, we not. We like this type of entertainment right here. Give me 1 second. This is what black folks love. I told you, set it up with Umar, any of them, any given day. How about Tammy Mack put it together? Let's go here. This thing gave me a headache, brother. Right here. Give me 1 second.
Five of the 21st century in no order, because they all equally guilty. Charles Barkley.
A lot of people in that environment were mad at me because I support the cops, which I do. But that doesn't mean they don't do things wrong.
You said you rode with the police and you had a conversation with them, and it takes them only a split second to make a decision. Tell me why it took 15 to 20 minutes to beat my son to 15 officers. They did some horrific stuff to my child, and I know this to be real. Baltimore City's dirty. There's so much lying, deception up in there, and corruption.
Listen, racism exists. What I'm trying to do is start a dialogue.
These are kitchen room tables of frustration. We're tired of talking.
Okay, I appreciate that.
We sit here and go back and forth and identify the problem 100 times. I already know what the problem is. I'm living the problem. I'm proof of the problem.
Mike check. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, Jesse Lee Peterson.
Racism is not an individual personality fault.
Look who they got on here. Michael Imhotep. What do he do? And then they got Umar talk. This is crazy. Listen to this. I can't make this up.
It doesn't exist, man.
You do not opt out of you do not opt out of racism. Dumb. All white people benefit from and participate in racism. So I want to make sure we are clear.
What you're saying
racism is not about individual white people.
So what you're saying is a lie.
Racism is about the system of racism
that
lie. Controls opportunities and resources, Sister Tammy. Racism is not about the attitudes.
Tammy, that is not true.
This
is why we have to we must get to know ourselves so that we can overcome that fallen state. Dr. Umar is evil for putting out a lie like that lies like that because people are going to believe in it.
Let's refrain from calling people names.
Okay, but he's not telling the truth.
We have to refrain, Sister Tammy, but at the same time,
he is
I
evil.
think it's important that we understand the difference between the Negro and the coon. Sister Tammy, this is a very important distinction that has to be made. The Negro is innocent in his ignorance, Sister Tammy. As Brother Michael said earlier, some people make mistakes against the race unknowingly. If you make a mistake against the race unknowingly, that was a Negro. Negroes are innocent. They think white people are more intelligent, but a coon knows better. But the coon voluntarily identifies with his oppressor because there is an agenda that he's looking to get filled. And the sad thing about Jesse Lee Peterson is he is too old to be cooning at this point in his life. And the fact that he claims to be a man of God doing the devil's work makes him a total hypocrite.
But Tammy, you know what I just want to
sad,
add to that? To hear Dr. Umar and the other man to speak this way.
That's Michael.
Is Michael, sorry. To hear Michael and Dr. Umar speak this way is abnormal for men. Normally, men, when I was growing up, they had logical mindset. But today's black man has an illogical mindset because he thinks like a woman. He has not overcome the spirit of the woman and returned to the logical
There
mindset
is nothing
of the
more
father
effeminate than a white man defending
he
a white
sound
power
like- he
structure
sound
against
like
black
they-
people.
they're
There is
illogical
nothing
in
more
their
effeminate
mindset.
than a
If you
black man
notice that-
defending a
Why
white
are you
power
speaking, man?
structure
I'm talking.
against black people.
Hey,
This
why
is
are you
sad.
speaking? Hold on.
You are politically
men are supposed
effeminate,
to be
Jesse Lee
logical
Peterson.
in their mind.
You are
and-
politically
and women
effeminate.
are illogical
You are
in their mindset,
politically
right?
effeminate.
Why are you
You
screaming
are
over me?
defending the white power structure
Shane, hold
against
on.
your own people
Hey.
while you claim to be a man of God.
Shane,
You
hold
are
on.
a disgrace to your race, sir. You
Shane,
are
calm
a
down.
disgrace to your race.
I'm doing a lot.
And so normally
Dr.
the
Umar,
men with the
let's
logical
yield for a
mindset
second.
would bring the women and children to a logical mindset to help them to overcome. But now the black men, not all but most, they think like their mothers and grandmothers. So they all think just like women, and that's why you can't get it right.
So
Because there's
indicting
an order-
racism
there's
makes
an
you
order
a
to
woman.
God, and that order is God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over
I'm not
children.
interested in
But
I'm not
today's-
interested in a religious
today's black
interpretation of
woman
racism.
today's black woman is over the men. And
It
the
is a mistake
and the
to
women,
use religion
that's why
to
they have
interpret
a
political
illo-
phenomena.
You just heard the voice of a beta male. That made no sense of what the doctor said and what Michael said. It's sad to see that most black people believe that they're all the same because of their color. They're not looking at them their true self. They are a spirit created in the image of God, and they don't know that. They're going by colors, and so they're all in the same pot, headed down to the road to destruction.
Reverend Jesse, I want to ask you.
Donald Trump
Reverend
was
Jesse,
the
I wanna
best thing
ask
that
you-
ever happened to Black Americans because Donald Trump did not see colors. He saw colors, but he wasn't into the color thing. He was into what is right.
That whole thing gave me a headache, bro. This is why I said I can't sit and listen to these dudes. I can't sit and listen to this madness. And I'm looking at this system. I'm like, yo, can we have a real dialogue on this, bro? Can somebody share this? Because I'm gonna keep it short. Because we gotta have a talk on this, brother. Because this don't make sense with our people, bro. It don't. And y'all like it because you don't want to hold nobody responsible for this madness, bro. So let me go here for a second. This is really what is happening with our people. Again, let me share this with y'all. This is really what's happening. Hold up. Black folks are inferior to the utmost. This is what is happening. The African today is the feeling of inferiority by the blacks, especially evident in the educated black man. And this is what Carter G. Woodson was talking about. Rather you cheerlead Umar Johnson, not Umar is inferior. Rather y'all want to accept it or not, he is. And a lot of them are inferior. Rather you want to accept that Umar is not, he is, because I don't feel inferior to no one. This is why you can't sit me in a room with no European, no other group of people, and have me shucking and jiving talking about what the white man is doing when everything comes from us. What do you mean by that, Sabir? Everything do come from us. This is the Sabir Bey therapy session, y'all. So this is in Frantz Fanon's book, brother, on page 9. And if you don't have this book, I suggest you get this book. And you should read Frantz Fanon's book, bro. Black Skin, White Mask. You should really read this book. You should really read it. You don't have to, it don't matter if Umar feels it. He is. I can tell. I can tell that he is. You don't get it? I could tell you are too, brother. That's why you don't come on his feed. And you probably didn't even share the video out to nobody. Dead gang. Okay. So we can move forward. Let me show y'all what we did invent. Okay.
Night, night, mamacita.
Good night, baby. I love you. Okay, I'll see you soon. All right.
You don't want to go to sleep? Well, you have to.
I gotta see you.
Yes, you are.
Boy, that's that fight I be dealing with. I'm Miss Daddy gonna see you soon, okay, babe?
You want to go over his house? Huh? You don't
Okay.
wanna go.
I'll see you soon. I'm coming to get you.
You want to go over there? Say no. No.
Okay, you saying no now? You listen to your mom? She said yeah.
No, she said.
No, she did. She said yeah. She always doing that. She said yeah. So let me move forward, y'all. That's my daughter. So let's move forward. Let me show y'all what we invented. Are y'all ready? Everything come from Islam. Okay. Oh, so your opinion means it is. Listen, family, you don't even understand what I know, brother. You have no idea what I know. You really don't know what I read, brother. See, this is the thing that you don't know about me, bro. You better do some research on Sabir. You better do some research on me, brother. I can go all up in your head and you don't even recognize it. And I'm in your head. This is why guys like him was doing what he was doing. Guys like him, right, was doing what he was doing, right? Guys like him, his nephew, right, was doing what he was doing. I know you don't read these type of things, brother. It's okay. I know you don't read them. You in your feelings. But if you want to be a man, come on and feed and talk with me. You ain't got to do no typing. Just come on and talk with me. Okay? That's all you got to do. And let me fill you out like a therapist. Okay? So let's show you what we brought to the world. This is what we brought to the world. If y'all would like this book, I can send this to you too. 101 Inventions. The Muslim Heritage. Oh my God, this is too much. I know. Y'all want me to blow this up so y'all can see? I know. You ain't getting taught this. Nah. You want to cry, kick, and moan like a little girl. Like my 5-year-old daughter, 6-year-old daughter. Do some research. Coffee trail, clocks, chess, cleanness, trick devices. There you go. Camera. It's called camera obscura. The camera obscura. Camera obscura. Come to YouTube. Don't worry about it. Come to YouTube. I'm just giving y'all bits and pieces of this. If you would like this, please email me. I can send it to you. Okay? Let me go forward. Hospitals, hospice, hospitality, house of wisdom, schools, university. The oldest university in the world is by a woman named Fatima Feder. Fatima. Herbal medicines, you name it. You're not being taught this in school. Why would they teach you this? So they have to tell you that these people are Arabs, so you won't have nothing to do with this. No connection to none of this. The oldest university in the world is by a sister named Fatima Feder. It's not Timbuktu, people. It is not Timbuktu. So they have to call you and call these people Arabs, so you have no connection to history. No connection to history, but slavery. And if I'm wrong, y'all do have time to come on the feed, okay? You do know that, right? You definitely have time. All right? So, again, if I'm wrong, let's make it happen. I'm going to put my link up here because I'm almost finished, y'all. Put the link up one more time. So if it wasn't for Islam, a lot of stuff you wouldn't have. Brother, no, we had no. Let's move forward. On the Gulf of Guinea, the Negro slave replaced the Moor slave, which means they had to denationalize you. Denationalize you, B. I can go down the line with all of this. Can I show y'all some more? Is everybody all right? All right, so we good? So let's go to another one. I'm just giving y'all some receipts, okay? It's called receipts, people. And hopefully y'all can take these short videos and you can share them out and, have these dialogues. If you need receipts, come at your brother Sabir. I got them for you. This is a book that I do have called State by State, Race and Racism. You keep thinking these people want to tell y'all the truth. Y'all got it? All right. So this is a book called State by State, Race and Racism. Lists the Moor as the first documented enslaved person. This is called Receipts. Let me show you the book for y'all to don't understand. Let's see if Tammy Mack, Umar Johnson, or any of these people want to have this conversation and see how many excuses they're going to make up in the process. Let's show you the book. Give me 1 second. Here it is. Here's the book right here. And it's a sister that wrote that book. State by State, Race and Racism. Who would like the book? You can email me. You got to read these things, people. Stop letting these cats on YouTube. And this is why Umar Johnson throw out things like struggle streamers and all these little silly things on social media to keep the bait out to y'all, but don't want to sit with real scholars. Let me put my banner up here one more time. That's the banner, people. That's my email. All right. Let's go to another book. Am I having enough receipts for y'all? So once you start putting this puzzle together, people, and start making this stuff make so much sense, believe me, this is another book. The book, how many people you saw this book before? Harvard would have failed it, but was not for one more. Ebony and Ivy is an Ivy League. It's documented. But what happens, for some reason, I don't think they could use the word more. They got to use the word black. Woo, I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost done. So, if y'all want to have this conversation, y'all can reach out to me. Let me put my books up here that I do have of mine. This is a book that y'all should pick up right here. It's on contracts. You can email me. It's on coercion. You can go to the email and you can definitely email me. And believe me, you'll get a whole lot out of this book. Keep it up there for a second, so you can take a picture just in case you email me. We good? Let's pull up another one. And believe me, it's going to help you some kind of way. This is another one I did. So jurisprudence is the science or the philosophy of law which treats the principles of positive law and legal relations. Okay? So, and there's another book I told everybody they should get. It's called Africa versus America. I'm just throwing this stuff out here for y'all. So I can do this, people, go longer, but I'm kind of tired. But I'm getting tired of even keep talking to y'all. It's 279 pages for this. It lists the connection between Africa and America. So listen.
Battery 80%.
I am great. And this video don't go nowhere just yet, y'all. But y'all can all reach out to me by my email. Let's have this conversation. Pick your poison on any subject that you want. And let's talk about it. Because it's a 3-ring circus, baby. Hold up. Bear with me. Hold up. And I hope y'all, I told you it's going to be short and sweet, that y'all can take it, share it out to whoever needs to hear it. But tell them to go Google Sabir Bey, research me before you try to come up against me, because you're going to play yourself. But I thank you. Gotta go. Sabir Bey therapy. Sudan.
The whistle blows as he makes his rounds. He's seen every town west of Mississippi. He's just a face painted all in smiles, jumping up and down and making people happy. Though deep inside a shadow grows,
Gotta go, y'all. Check the YouTube out.
There's a lonely man inside. Life is a 3-ring circus, all of the ups and downs of a carousel that I know so well. Life is a 3-ring circus, just one little ride on the merry-go-round, going round and round and round and round and round. He does the dance like the minstrels did,
Like the minstrels did,
just to please the kids and keep the people laughing. But no one knows that beneath the clothes and his turned up nose lurks a lonely beggar. He needs the love he spreads around, but in life he's just a clown till they bring the curtain down. Life is a 3-ring circus, all of the ups and downs of a carousel that I know so well. Life is a 3-ring circus, Just one little ride on the merry-go-round.
Share it out, share it out, share